you find it difficult to stay fully present with your kids and you find yourself thinking about work, stuff on your to-do list, and you feel like you're getting pulled in all directions. You desperately want to be there and enjoy quality time with your kids, but your mind is just not allowing you to do so. There's a part of you that feels like there's a need to be constantly productive, or that you feel like you have not optimized your time, or that you've wasted your time if you don't tick off something from your to-do list. And it's not that you have poor time management or that you don't love your kids enough. It's that you haven't truly asked yourself or decided how do you want to spend your time or your entire day. It's about making an intention and then simply deciding to show up in the way that you want to show up for that particular block of time. And this can be as simple as literally setting aside 10 to 15 minutes of your time, either at the start of the week or at the start of the day. Have a look through your events and to-dos for the day and simply blocking out big chunks of time to decide how you want to show up for each chunk. For me, I like to split it up into 3 broad categories or intentions, like what I like to call it. And I split it up into relationships, recharge, or results. So for myself, I decide that in order for me to be happy and fulfilled and feel like I love this version of mom that I am, I intentionally set aside quality time to spend with my kids in the mornings and the evenings. And these two are the block of times whereby I do morning routines with them, getting them ready for school, have breakfast with them, and also in the evening block where I get to play with them, watch TV, do homework, have dinner, read books, and so on right before bedtime. So when I actually honestly look at the chunk of time that I get to spend with them, it feels pretty good. Like that it is more quality than quantity, and that I'm still able to achieve what I want to achieve, which is my results block in the middle of the day. And when I do this, I'm kind of telling my mind how I want to show up for each block of time. And I don't try to do all at the same time. I don't try to be productive and be present with the kids at the same time, because that's just splitting my energy and attention into half, which if you think about it, it's not really fair to my kids. What's the point of being there physically in person if I'm not able to give them my full attention? So in a way, when I make time and I set my intentions right for the week or the day, and I'm doing that particular activity, like in the mornings, it's 7 a.m., I'm trying to get my kids ready, get breakfast so that I can get them going to head off to school. I literally remind myself to not think about work, because work only starts after, once they're off to school. And when I enter my work block, I don't worry about them. I just tell myself they're good, they're safe, and I don't feel guilty that I'm doing work and that I'm not physically with them, because there's a time and place for everything. And after work, when they're back home from school, I get to become the mom version and not the productive and entrepreneur mom that I am anymore. And one last block that I always make sure to schedule at the start of my week is my recharge block. So recharge for me simply represents time where I get to actually properly rest or sleep to literally recharge my batteries, as well as workout. Because when I work out, I feel good. My soul feels rejuvenated. My batteries feel slightly recharged. And I always make sure that I put in 1 to 2 blocks of workout sessions every week. And when I do that at the start of the week, I actually make sure that I show up, and that when I've actually made time for it, it really helps me to feel good, because then when I tell people that I value health, I'm actually scheduling time for it and I'm actually showing up for it. And then it builds that self-trust within myself, because then I am actually showing up for what I said I would. So if you feel like you're constantly being pulled in all directions and you always feel some sort of emotions whereby it's not pleasant, I feel guilty, I feel lost, I feel overwhelmed, it's really because you haven't set the intention for how you want to plan your time and show up for that particular activity. So if you would like some support and guidance around this, I've created this free guide called the Rhythm Reset. It's really an easy way to follow. It's a framework that you can guide your mind through when you're planning your time and your day or your week or even your current season of life. So if I'll link it in the description below, and if you have any feedback or comments about this video, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to answer them. And if not, then I'll see you in the next video.